A big week for aerospace and defense earnings. We'll hear from names like Boeing, RTX, which is formerly known as Raytheon, General Dynamics, and more. Here to give us his investor playbook, Gabelli Funds portfolio manager Tony Bancroft. Tony, welcome to the show and welcome to CNBC.
Thanks for having me, Morgan. John, it's a pleasure to be here.
Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of names on tap. RTX kind of kicks it off tomorrow. Commercial aerospace versus defense. What do you like more? Why? What do we need to watch?
You know, I like them both very much. It's they both have some very strong structural and secular tailwinds. You're seeing essentially production rates at Boeing still not back at levels they were pre-pandemic. So we've got a long runway there. And on the defense side, defense budget's expected to be up about 3% this year. And you're seeing tensions in China with Taiwan, and you're seeing the war in Ukraine and us trying to resupply Ukraine and ourselves. And then all of NATO essentially getting a wake-up call from what happened last year and also increasing their defense budgets.
Yeah, I mean, Lockheed Martin, 8% increase in sales last week. The fact that they upped aspects of their guidance as well. This counteroffensive in Ukraine does not seem to be going as planned, at least according to media reports. If you see this war continue to drag on, for better or worse, does that end up being positive for these backlogs and for demand for some of these defense companies?
Who knows how the end game of all this is going to happen. I think either way, on February 24th last year, when Russia invaded Ukraine, I think Europe and NATO said, we need to really get serious about this 2% GDP target. And you're seeing it. You're seeing all these orders, F-35s, missiles, you name it. NATO is coming to the table and starting to, and that's about a $50 billion annual increase in the NATO budget. That's almost 8% annually of more spending if all of the 31 NATO members were to spend at the 2% target.
What about the China factor? China's been buying a lot of planes, but their economy is looking a lot shakier than people expected at this point. If they pull back even a point, what kind of an impact does that have on specific companies or the industry?
So on the commercial side of the business, China, there's two manufacturers for all intents and purposes, Boeing and Airbus, and China's growing. China wants to travel. I think that the data point they put out is there's about 300 million middle class coming up into the emerging economies, specifically China and India. And they want to. This is the experiential generation. They want to travel. They want to see the world, and the only way you can do it is by air travel. And 20% of the growth of the commercial production of the global fleet is going to come from China. So they're going to be buying those planes one way or the other. And I think we're going to see more and more orders as we go forward.